in your face. It's tempered with enough grounding to keep your feet on the ground, if you would understand that. So not to worry, just because you enjoy yourself and that sensual fun for a while, things are not going to fall apart. They're going to be just fine. And you've chosen 43. See, the timing on this is working well, eh? 43. There we go. Oh, 43 is midnight blue. I just love this color, 43. And what this shows me is that it feels like you're catching your breath, taking a bit of a break while you enjoy all of this orange energy. And at the same time, you're also doing some deep thinking. I always envision people looking up at the night sky, looking at the stars, and contemplating life's bigger questions. What in the world is going on? Why am I here? What am I here for? And you're going to, Spirit is telling me, get some pretty nice spiritual downloads in the next, they're showing me 2 weeks and 2 months, both. So in the next 2 weeks, watch for that, please, Jess. And going outside, I think you live in a cold climate, if I remember correctly. Are you there in North Dakota? Sitting outside in North Dakota, you might get away with that for a few more weeks until Halloween when it starts snowing, if I'm right about you being there in North Dakota. I lived there for a while, I know. But whatever you can do to go outside and contemplate the sky, and just even your meditations, you'll find are going to be deeper and richer, okay, for the next couple of weeks. So look for those divine downloads, those little gifts from Spirit. And Jess, thank you so much for letting me work with you. It's been a pleasure. Hello to everybody. I will take just a moment and give a shout out. And Walker, thank you for joining. KB, hello. Bernadette Connolly, she's been with me before, I do believe. Vladimir, welcome. Karen Berry, Patricia Daly, welcome to everybody. Heidi had to go. Adam, my friend, are you still here? Adam Fagan, weigh in if you would. Let's see, 43. Adam Fagan. Adam Fagan, are you still in the house? Oh, Joe Megan, welcome. Okay. Okay. Zoe. Hi, Zoe. What the hey? Ascending Universal Butterfly. I don't see Adam. Maybe he had to pop out. And welcome, Zoe. Okay. Ascending Universal Butterfly. Think of a number, please, between 1 and 50. See, I put you all to work today. Wasn't that smart? Okay. What do we have for you first? Ascending Universal Butterfly, my friend. Lemon Chiffon. Isn't that gorgeous? This is just a soft, lovely color, and the number attached to it for my wheel is number 31, which reduces to a 4. So what I'm feeling for this, and just to be short for this purposes of this group, I'm going to call you Butterfly, if that's okay with you. If not, let me know. Okay, so this wonderful lemon yellow, Butterfly, you've had so much going on in your mind the last 3 months. You're mind, I hear, has been like a little hamster on a wheel. And to the point that it's made you feel a little frazzled at times and frantic. And you've lightened that up recently, okay? You're still thinking, you're still getting these wonderful creative thoughts, but that yellow has to do not only with thinking and what's going on with us intellectually, it has to do with the solar plexus and how we stay in our power. And one of the first things I heard about this, butterfly, is to give yourself a measure of grace. You're being encouraged by spirit not to feel that nothing is going on just because you're not absolutely frantic. There is still going on, still plenty of things going on with you, still plenty of creative thought going on with you, but not so frantic. It's more balanced because, and in fact, as I'm feeling into your energy, I feel some tummy rumbles and a little recent discomfort, maybe in your digestive tract. And honestly, a lot of that is connected to overthinking for a while. Yeah. So you're being encouraged to enjoy this little period of slowing that down a bit and enjoying just where you are. And I see, my dear butterfly, that you have chosen number 34. Before. Trying to do this in an altered state is like, thank God these are numbered. Number 34, my dear butterfly, is black. Just black. And don't freak out. I know we're coming up on Halloween, but this number 34 is a lot like the womb. It's the place where things develop in the dark, right? Where do we develop a photograph? Well, back in the old days when they actually developed photographs, in the dark room. And where do babies and new birth? In the womb. And so there's a certain amount of mystery to this, and it's deep mystery. And my dear butterfly, you are very capable of going deep. Yeah? You're absolutely capable of going deep and looking at life's mysteries and coming up with some fascinating answers. So as you've lightened up in your thinking and let go of a lot of the chatter, oh, I'm glad that makes sense to you. Fabulous. You've slowed down the chatter, that hamster on the wheel. It's allowing you to go much deeper. And I'm hearing Spirit's encouragement for you to write down what you get in these downloads, even if it's little scratchy notes, just enough to jog your memory, because they're going to be giving you some really great stuff between now and the end of the year, significant information that you're going to be able to utilize in the near future. Okay? So, my dear butterfly, I'm going to leave you with that. Exciting things coming up for you. Okay. And yes, I know that about you, butterfly. You're not content to just skitter along the surface, which is why this feels a little unfamiliar to you. Not to worry. You're still going to go deep, my dear. Thank you for letting me work with you. Okay. Cornelia from South Africa. Are you in the house still? I just saw you. And I can't remember. What time of day is it over there in South Africa? Okay. Cornelia. You're very welcome, butterfly. Okay, is Cornelia still in the house? There she is, Cornelia. I've already pulled a ribbon for you, my dear. So what do we have here? Rust. Isn't that gorgeous? This is another shade of orange, yet another shade of orange. But again, this has a lot of grounding to it. So you've had some creative ideas come in, they're telling me, for the last 6 months or so, okay? For the last 6 months, 6 months, and then also even more intensely in the last 2 months. The number attached to this ribbon is 26, and they're showing me some things with the numbers as well. And these creative ideas have been really fascinating, but I feel that you are not exactly sure what to do with them. Would you understand that, please? And there are aspects of your life, they're showing me that, Adam is back. Okay. They're showing me, Cornelia, that it's like kicking off the rust, kicking off the dust. Okay, Adam, you'll be next. There are some structures in your life that have had you feeling a little restricted, restrictions in your time, yeah, and mobility, like responsibilities that you've had to live up to. You know, we're in the real world. We're supposed to be living like grown-ups, yada, yada, yada. Feeling a little restrictive, right? Okay. Oh, 26 is your mom's birthday. Okay. Okay, very good. Cornelia, did you pick a number for me between 1 and 50, please? Where did you see that? Okay, I don't see it yet, so please pick a number for me, okay? Okay, Cornelia. I know, sorry folks, there's a little bit of a lag time between questions and answers on this. 27, thank you, dear. Okay, so we've got this wonderful kicking out the rust of 26, and then we're going to jump to 27. And 27 is goldenrod. Goldenrod. So this is moving more towards yellow, okay? And so you are moving more into your power, the yellow of the solar plexus, for example. And the number attached to this ribbon is 27. And I feel the end of an era for you. In other words, I feel you setting better boundaries for yourself in the future, in the near future, like now. It needs to be done now. And these restrictions that you have felt in your life need to fade more into the background so that you are in your personal power and thinking more clearly and having more time for a bit of creativity and fun. Oh, where did the fun go in my life, you're saying? Why does everything feel like a chore and a responsibility and something on the list to check off? Yeah? Okay. So as you figure out, it's part of your growth as a person, as a soul, as you figure out how to set your boundaries, you will have more freedom and more personal power. Okay. So, Cornelia, I'm going to leave you with that and wish you the very best in having that happen for you. Okay? So, many blessings to you. Adam, I had started to call on you a while ago. Adam Fagan, pick a number between 1 and 50, please. And I've read for Adam before, but it's been a while, and truly, I don't remember. I don't. I'm not supposed to remember. Here we go. Whew. You're very welcome, Cornelia. I hope that was helpful. Adam, come on down. All right. Don't disappear on me, dude. Adam, we have chartreuse. Woohoo! Look at this. I'll try to get to as many of you as I can. Vladimir, Mary, Nessie, y'all hang in there. Let me see who I can get to. Adam, this is number 16 chartreuse, and pick a number between 1 and 50. What I'm getting from this, Adam, is a bit of resetting of your priorities over the last 4 to 5 months. Your interests and priorities have shifted because you've gone through just a tremendous amount of growth personally. And that growth is going to continue through the end of the year, although it's going to feel more manageable and more mellow between now and at the end of the year through the holidays. Okay? So we may have lost Adam. I'm not sure. All right, and what I'll do is get back to Adam privately and do that. Okay, Amanda, I remember that the last time you were on a program with me, Facebook started acting up really bad. All right, so Amanda Park, come on down and pick a number. Amanda Park. Amanda, as I drop into your energy, I'm feeling all these different shades of blue come up for you, so many that it was actually difficult to pick. Okay, and thank you. You have picked number 8. All right, so that's the ribbon you picked. So let's start you out with this wonderful turquoise. All right, Amanda, Spirit is showing me that you have felt rather vulnerable lately, as though, and you can't even always put your finger on it, but like you're vulnerable to attack from both sides, and you feel on guard, as though you're having to protect yourself, if you would understand that, okay? And there is a lot of protection inherent in this wonderful color, okay? Amanda, this is the turquoise of the Native American people, the connection between earth and sky. Whoops, earth and sky. And it's also a beautiful gem. It's also something that makes absolutely absolutely beautiful jewelry. I see Adam has come back. Okay. So this is a combination of green and blue. There is a lot of growth attached to this for you, and also calm. And you are being very much encouraged, Amanda, by Spirit to do more meditation, to get more quiet, and ask for the love and support of Spirit, which you already have. But okay, they're asking you to accept it and be aware of it and know that you are deserving of it. You are a child of God, Amanda. She's been very on edge. Yeah. And I feel like you can't even put your finger on where that's coming from. It doesn't feel obvious to you where it's coming from. So, as you do more meditation, more spiritual connection, I know this sounds like spirituality one-on-one, but this is what's coming through for you, okay? The number attached to this ribbon is 47, which reduces to 11, a very powerful master number. As you start to master your own spiritual practice and get more in tune with that, things will start falling into place much better for you if you would understand. All right? And then the number and the ribbon that you have chosen for yourself is number 8. And it is this wonderful, soft, and lovely pink. This is a very soft pink. I said that you were feeling vulnerable. This is a very feminine color. This has to do with the parts of our femininity that feel childlike and vulnerable, and we don't want to lose our childlike innocence, right? We don't want to lose our childlike innocence. At the same time, we want to feel protected and safe. And so you're being encouraged by Spirit to visualize the protection around yourself that you have. Call in Archangel Michael if you're really feeling vulnerable, but you want to keep this soft side of yourself because it helps you connect with people emotionally and with your heart. Okay? So, Amanda Park, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Many blessings to you. Okay? And have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for being patient while I got back to you. Rebecca Yates, come on down, please, Rebecca. And pick a number between 1 and 50, please. Oh, Adam, I will get back to you next, my friend. Okay, Rebecca Yates. 17. Thank you, my sweet. Rebecca Yates, you get the very last ribbon on the wheel. Is this too cool? This is one of my favorites. All right. Number 50, Prism. Rebecca, I feel so many things going on with you, so many things going on in your life, and so many different talents for you. Yes, that I feel you're having a hard time choosing. Like, oh, this looks exciting, and oh, this looks attractive, and maybe I could go delve into this. And it's all beautiful. These are all wonderful, but truly, I feel like there's an old song. I feel like a bullfrog sitting on a stump. I'm so worked up, I don't know which way to jump. That's what all of this feels like for you. Would you understand this, Rebecca? Oh, patient one who's been waiting for a reading. Okay. And a lot of change attached to this feeling. Number 50 reduces to 5. That's the number of change, y'all. Okay? Hi, Jade. Okay. So we've got this going on. You've got all this change going on. And then the ribbon number you picked is 17. So let's see. There's 17 right there. No, that's 47. Whoops. Okay. 17. Okay. Here's 17. Oh, this is a new one. You're the first one to get this new ribbon of mine. All right. Yeah, you've got a lot going on, very stressed. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful things in your life, but you don't know which way to go. Okay. So this is sage. So this sage is a very mellow shade of green. And green has to do with growth and heart energy. But this has been really muted. And you're getting a similar message as my last as my last sitter. Amanda, you need to calm down. I'm sorry, that sounded very directive. You're being encouraged to get centered, get calm with meditation, whatever your morning practice is. I said morning automatically, but whatever your spiritual practice is. Oh, connection to the earth will help you. Is the weather good enough to go outside and stand barefooted on some grass or some earth? All right. You're being encouraged to do that. The number attached to this is 17, which reduces to an 8. You will have a lot more success. You will have more prosperity coming in for you. This is the number, 8 is the number of infinity. There's a lot of good things potentially coming in for you. Okay, Rebecca, as long as you get grounded and get your spiritual center, prosperity and peace coming in. Oh, you're a teacher, the new school year, very overwhelmed. Your spiritual practice and your connection to Mother Earth is more important right now, even than it was previously this year. So you can do yourself a lot of good. You chose this color. This is you and your guides directing you. Okay, so Rebecca, get grounded, get back to your spirituality. You're going to be just fine. All right. Blessings, and thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. Adam, should we finish your reading? Oh my goodness. Adam. Adam's been having technical difficulties, and boy, can I identify with that. The last show I did, we had Facebook acting up. Oh, Susan Kramer, hello. Autumn Shrimp, I wish I could get to everybody. Adam! Okay, Adam, pick a number between 1 and 50, my friend, okay? What I got for you earlier, I'll just recap this quickly, is chartreuse. Lots and lots of growth this year, okay, for you. Lots of new priorities between the beginning of the year and just this last month, September. And as we move into fall, I feel that calming down for you and getting more mellow, because you're going to be more focused on enjoying the holidays and connecting with the people you love, right? So 28, Adam, thank you. So you've had this lovely growth. It's not that it's going to stop, but that chartreuse is going to mellow out. Okay, so 28. 28. Oh, we had this one come up a little while ago. Tangerine. Woohoo! So inherent in this tangerine, this is one of the oranges, but it's a little more tempered than rainbow orange. This is a lot of creativity, getting things revved up, self-expression to some extent. Okay. And this is the number 28 attached to this ribbon, this tangerine, which reduces when you add it up to a 1. So even though, Adam, I feel your activity mellowing out between now and the end of the year, there's an ambition to you. You like to be number 1. Adam, moving into the spotlight is not going to be uncomfortable for you. And I sense with you, Adam, that if you're going to do something, you want to be really good at it. You'd like to be number 1. There's a bit of an ambitious, competitive nature to you, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And I feel that between now and the end of the year, you're going to be exploring and strategizing, okay, as to how you're going to move yourself forward and be more prominent, okay? because if you're going to do something, by God, you want to be successful at it. And there's a lot of magnetism to your personality. So you are going to be successful with this. Have no doubt, but just pace yourself between now and the end of the year, I hear. All right, Adam. Thank you for joining the show and for letting me read for you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that was understood. Oh my goodness. Looks like we may have been having some technical. Vladimir, are you still there? You are. You're still in the house. Vladimir, and you have chosen 33. Okay. Hold on, Vladimir. Let me tune into you for a moment. Vladimir. Okay, hold on just a second. We'll get to you, Vladimir. Pardon me. I'll explain this in a minute. Oh my gosh. The color I was drawn to automatically is the color you chose, number 33. So I'm going to read you. This is so cool. Vladimir, the one I chose for you. Okay. Number 22, copper. 22 is a master number, very powerful. And copper has a monetary value of its own. Okay. Kelly, do I need to wrap this up soon? If you could let me know on that. How much time do I have? Vladimir, you have this copper color. Very strong, very powerful, and it stores energy. My friend, even when you don't look like you're doing much, you still have plenty of stored energy, and there is a lot going on with you internally, and it is aiding your spiritual growth and your growth as a person. There is something percolating in the background with you all the time, okay? So you're a very powerful personality individual, even when you're sitting in the corner. There's a lot going on with you. And I knew I was being drawn to bronzes and browns and coppers. And I just rearranged my numbers and my ribbons yesterday. And the number you chose was the one I was drawn to. Number 33 is chocolate. Don't we love that? You have two master numbers. You have 22 and 33. Woohoo! You go. All right. This chocolate color has to do with keeping your grounding, enjoying that, but also enjoying the sweetness of life and reaping the rewards of your hard work. You have a lot of good things coming to you, Vladimir, and I feel that you have been rather quiet and reserved for a while, and you've been learning and growing and storing energy and figuring out what to do with that, and it's about to be brought forward. You're about to come out of that corner and start letting people know more who you are. And between now and the end of the year, Vladimir, it's okay to loosen up a little bit and enjoy yourself and enjoy this